Hey guys, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustler TV. Today we'll be doing a fake scalp wig installation, and today's hair is provided by Lush Wigs. Now today we're going to jump straight into this video. I am starting off with the ball cap method. I already have her ball cap, her cap molded on. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and begin to cut off that extra cap and begin my installation process. Now, as I mentioned, this is a face scalp wig from Lush Wigs, and what I love most about this wig, one is the quality, two, their fake scalp and the hairline. Like usually with fake scalp wigs, they don't leave enough of natural hairline, but with this wig it was perfect. I did not have to use any concealer or anything when I was doing a finishing look for this part. And to be honest, you really don't have to use a stocking cap, especially if you are doing like a glueless method. But because I am doing a glued install, I will be using a stocking cap to protect her real hair. Now inside your box, you do get your wig cap, you do get you some lashes, and you also get your little, rat tail edge brush, bobby pins, and so on. And this is the wig fresh out of the pack, and like I mentioned, it's a fake scalp wig, and you do have your little elastic band in there, and this is what the hairline looks like fresh out of the thing. I did not do any plucking or anything like that, so this is pretty much a take out the box and installation type of video. So this is very beginner friendly if you don't know how to pluck, bleach knots, or conceal parts and everything like that. So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and apply the wig onto her head just to make sure that it fits. And I did not put it on with that elastic, like keeping it tight. But the second time I went ahead and put it on her head with that elastic on there just to make sure it wasn't too tight for her scalp, because sometimes that elastic band does give a few of my clients headaches. So I just wanted to make sure that it fit her good and she was comfortable with the way the elastic felt. So we're going to jump straight into the installation process. Now, first things first, I am going to cut off the extra lace from around the ears. That's not always my first choice when it comes to installing wigs. I usually do that towards the middle end of the install, but today I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off today first, just to see pretty much how the wig fits, and it pretty much fits her perfectly. So that is a good thing. And I'm also going to just go ahead and hot comb the hairline back, because I did not bleach or pluck or do this already. So I just wanted to kind of get that hair to be pushed straight back and out of the way. And as you can see, that wig is, a little pre-plucked. And she is doing a center part with the blunt ends and the layering. So now I'm just going to go in with my Ruby Kisses foundation in level 10, and I did use the lighter shade, and I'm just going to apply that on the front of that stocking cap and also on the front end of that fake scalp wig. Not really on the fake scalp part, but just right above it on the hairline, just to make sure that that part does blend really well, because like I mentioned, I did not bleach the knots on this wig whatsoever. And then I'm just going to proceed with my layers of lace matte adhesive and get into the installation process. So now that all of my layers have been applied and the glue has turned clear, I'm going to go ahead and pull that lace down right into that glue. And you want to make sure you stretch the wig out so it has no folds or anything in it in the lace, and just take your time and place it where it needs to be. And I'm just going to have her hold each side down as I pull the lace in, and I will begin to blow dry that lace on the heat setting, which helps better with the melting process. And now I'm just going to go ahead and part the wig down the center. And once I do that, I will go ahead and pull the hair behind the ear and tie down that lace with the melt belt before cutting off any of that extra lace, just to make sure it's pre-melted before I do the final melting step. And now that it has sat for about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and I took my scissors to slit, and I'm going to go in with my eyebrow razor and razor off that extra lace. And you just want to get really, really close. And I kind of switch sides so you guys can see what I'm doing here on this side. And I went as close to the hairline as possible. Most of that wig was tacked down, so anything extra, I just pretty much razored it off. And if anything is needed for me to use for the, like any lace that I need or hair that I need, I will just keep it and apply more lace glue in those little spots. But for the most part, most of this wig was tacked down. I probably just had a little piece that wasn't attached that you could see lifted right there in the corner, and I just made sure everything was tacked down the center better as well. And then I'm just going to finish off parting it off, pulling down the baby hair, securing what still needed to be tacked down, and then I would tie down that lace once again. And as you can see, this lace install is looking very natural and very melted, and it matches, especially the fake scalp color, like it matches with her skin complexion perfectly. Like, as you can see, you can tell that I would not need to add any concealer. I would just black spray it to narrow the part up a bit more to make it cleaner. But I am loving how natural this wig looks with her. once I get the part to my liking and I press everything out and I pull down a section, I pull out the baby hairs and everything like that, I will, go back in and tie down the lace to make everything super melted. But I am really liking this fake scalp wig, like for real, for real. And I'm just going to, continue to hot comb and sleek everything. I love how natural the hairline is. As I mentioned, I did not pluck anything whatsoever. This is how the wig came. So once I get everything's parted off and, laid and everything like that, then I will get into getting ready to retie down that hairline with the baby hairs pulled down. And now I'm going to go ahead and spray the hairline with holding spray and tie it down. And then once I let that dry for 10 minutes, I will come back in and style the baby hairs. And today I did use some mousse to do my baby hair. It was just, I don't know, I just picked it up and decided to use it. It wasn't really no specific reason. And once I got the baby hair how I liked it, I did just go ahead and blow dry it to, keep it firm into place. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do the mousse method. Like, it's pretty simple. To be honest, for some hair that's like, you see how this hair was easy to lay down, like hair that's easy to lay down like that, I would go in with mousse. But some hair that just act like it don't want to lay down, I would go in with like a holding spray, or even going back to the gel baby hair method, I would use a gel. But sometimes I just use a combination of both, mousse and holding spray, whatever just works for me at that moment for the installation. That's just pretty much what I use. And now I'm just going to repeat the same steps to the other side as well. Grab some mousse, get the baby hair how I want it, blow dry it in place, and, finish that part. So now that the baby hairs are complete, I'm just gonna go in and start by cutting the ends of her hair even. Guys, don't mind my hair because this is clearly not about me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and make all of the hair even before I cut the layers, just to give it a nice little blunt cut. I tend to like the layered look better when the ends are even versus just leaving the ends straight. It depends on how long it is, let me say that. But once I get everything nice, blunt, and straight across, then I will go towards the front of her hair and add the layers in the front to give it that natural wrap look, like that throwback wrap look. So I'm just going to go ahead and even out the cut using some scissors. And once I get it how I want it, I will go ahead and, like I mentioned, add the angled layers going in a downward motion on both front ends of her lace wig installation. And I've kind of, I know I kind of got in the way a little bit, but I will, try to get it good angled as, try to let you guys see mostly of what I'm doing. But right now I'm just checking to make sure everything is nice. And now that I have it where I want it, I'm just going to go in with them scissors once again and just cut downward in an angle. And I'm not going to cut too much. I just want to cut just enough. I'm not going to go and layer the whole entire thing. It's just really unnecessary to achieve that look. But once I get that front cut how I want it, I will go ahead and do the same thing to the other side, and then go in and bump the ends to give it that wrapped bumped look. So now that everything is bumped up, here is the finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.